the way I got my audience to trust me is by being honest. Like even when I do affiliate marketing, I do not say all the good things. I also share what challenges I faced. I try to make my experience as raw as and honest as possible. So anybody who reads it, even if they're reading for the first time, they can say it's an authentic post. It's not just me trying to sell something, but me sharing my experience with the pros and the cons so that people can make an informed decision out of it.
Hi, Anangsha. How are you?
Hello, Danielle. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me
Of
here.
course, I'm most excited. So I think we should get started. I'd love for you to introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about your background.
Sure. So, hello, my name is Anangsha Alamyan, and I am a writer, content creator, YouTuber. I have been writing online for the past 10 years. I started on this platform called Quora, but now I'm mostly writing on my blog, on Medium, and on YouTube. I'm also a published author. I have written 4 books so far, working on my next book.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Very cool. When did you discover Fiverr affiliate marketing? Or sorry,
So,
not affiliate marketing,
I,
just regular affiliate marketing.
So actually, that all happened like in the last 6 months. I had been writing consistently about entrepreneurship, about being self-employed, about being a solopreneur, basically sharing my experiences with my audience. And a lot of people, I had these organic inbound leads come to me. Like people reached out to me and asked that, hey, I think our product would resonate with your audience. Would you write about this? Something like that. So that's how actually I got. Initially, I knew about affiliate marketing. I knew about people selling products through Amazon affiliate marketing.
Okay.
I did try Amazon affiliate marketing because I do run a publication about books. It's called Books Are Our Superpower. But I did not really make that much money through that. So I thought it's not really worth the effort. The ROI was not that good with Amazon, especially. So I did not really pursue affiliate marketing in general. But last year, like this last 6 months, I've been actually targeting relevant products to my audience through affiliate marketing, like talking about stuff that I usually use and sharing with my audience. And it has actually been a great experience.
Amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. Can you tell me a little bit about early days as affiliate marketer? So, any challenges you faced, wins, sort of the mindset you had going into it.
Sure. So the early days, it's a struggle to see conversions, right? Like affiliate marketing sounds great on paper that, okay, you write about something, you get a percentage of every sale you make. But
Absolutely.
initially, it's really difficult to get the sales. That was the challenge I faced. Like I wrote about 3, 4 articles promoting services on Fiverr, but I did not really see any traction. I did not see any FTBs on the dashboard. And I was a little demotivated, to be honest. I thought maybe my audience is not the right fit for this. But I was also open to exploring a little bit more, taking feedback from my audience. And people were asking about specific services that they wanted to know more about. They wanted to know my experience about it. So I started writing about these kind of experiences. It was taking feedback from people who actually read me and trying out those services myself, writing about them, and that sort of seemed to work. So I kept doing it more and more. I kept doubling down on the kind of things that work the best, and so far it's been great.
That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. And when would you say you started seeing actually meaningful results? Like how long would you say it took you?
It took me
You
about three
started
months.
that smart strategy, sorry.
Yeah, sure. So it took me about 3 months and say 8 or 9 articles before I finally figured out what kind of stuff works.
Okay.
So it was a very trial and error based method. Like I did not really know that this would be the jackpot or the gold mine. I was just trying out different kind of things on services on Fiverr and writing about them. So not all of them, even not all of them work. Even now, not every article I write gets good conversions, but there are a few high performers that take care. Like there are maybe 20% of my content takes care of 80% of the affiliate marketing revenue. That's what I would say.
Very interesting. Tell me, so you spoke about sort of starting to get feedback from your audience and your subscribers, and that way your strategy started giving you better results. Can you talk to me a little bit more about maybe the type of content or platforms you used or targeting methods that started showing you like the better results and the more successful ones?
Sure. So regarding platforms, I write on my blog, which is on Medium.
Mhm.
That's been my go-to platform for the past 5 years. I have about 187,000 followers on Medium.
Mhm.
That's my go-to platform. And I also have a YouTube channel that I've been building for the past 5 years, about 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. So on Medium, it's a little difficult for me to reply to every comment I get because there are a lot of comments. But on YouTube, I really reply to like every comment I get and I take the feedback very seriously.
Amazing.
So on Medium, because I have a larger audience there, right? The conversion ratio is not as much. Like if I get like 1,000 views, maybe there would be 10 people who convert. But on YouTube, because it's a very small audience, it's a very engaged audience. So even though I get like less views, like even if there is like 500 views on one video, I get like 10% conversion rate, which is great. I feel like 50 conversions from 500 views, which feels like a win. So yeah, I guess it's a mix of both these platforms, Medium and YouTube. I also sometimes share on LinkedIn,
Okay.
but I haven't really seen that much traction from LinkedIn compared to YouTube and Medium. Like for me, the highest converting in terms of the highest conversion ratio is YouTube. But of course, because on Medium the numbers are larger, so the number of conversions overall is also larger on Medium.
Right. So on YouTube, you're seeing like the good quality traffic, and on Medium,
Yes,
a
high
bit more
converting traffic.
quantity. Gotcha.
Yes.
Perfect. Would you be able to tell me about ways that you got your audience to trust, and kind of encourage them to convert better?
So this has been happening, I feel, because of my consistent posting. Like I did not start posting on last few months, right? I've been building this audience for the past 5 years,
Oh wow.
and I've been pretty much consistent and pretty much honest also. It's not that I boxed myself into a niche. Like initially when I started, I was writing about completely different topics than I write today. But
Mhm.
as I grew, because over 5 years, it's difficult to write about the same topics for 5 years, right? So I kept growing, I kept changing my topics, and I kept writing about documenting my journey as well, like telling my audience that, okay, I used to write about this, now I'm changing it to this. So people who are not interested in the new topics can choose to unfollow, or the people who want to stay can choose to stay. So it's been a very honest, very open conversation with my audience,
You're engaging.
both on, sorry?
You're engaging with them.
I'm engaging with them, yes. I treat my audience like they are actual people, not numbers on a screen. I
Yeah.
tell them what's going on in my head, because some people might feel cheated because they followed me for a particular content and now I'm not reading that anymore. So I am very honest that I'm not interested in this. I am going to write about these things from now on. So they are free to make their choices. Of course, a lot of people give a lot of hate as well that, oh, I followed you for this, what gives you authority to write about this new topic?
Really?
That, yeah, that's part of the process, I feel. So the way I got my audience to trust me is by being honest and not like even when I do affiliate marketing, I do not say all the good things. I also share what challenges I faced. I try to make my experience as raw as and honest as possible, so anybody who reads it, even if they're reading for the first time, they can say it's an authentic post. It's not just me trying to sell something, but me sharing my experience with the pros and the cons so that people can make an informed decision out of it.
Amazing. Sounds perfect. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit to Fiverr.
Yes.
Yeah, what made you decide that Fiverr is a good fit for your audience?
So, I have been using Fiverr on and off for like a long time. I think since 2021, I've been using it to get people to be my virtual assistant, to be my writers, a lot
Okay.
of different services, but never really used it that much. Like maybe once in a few months, I used to use it. But as I was writing these articles about entrepreneurship, solopreneurship that I started in the second half of 2024, as I was mentioning, I got some inbound leads and
Mhm.
I got an email from somebody from the Fiverr team that, hey, we would like you to try out this and do some affiliate marketing. You can join our platform here. So I was like, yeah, this sounds like an interesting opportunity because Fiverr is such a known and trusted brand, right? So if I can actually get something, get some good service and then talk about it, it might be a win-win for me as well as my audience. So that's how my journey with Fiverr started because of one inbound email.
Amazing. Are there specific products that work best for you that you like to promote mostly? And if so, can you explain why?
So, right now, since the last few months, I have been exploring a lot of AI tools,
Okay.
AI image editors, AI headshot generators, AI detectors, AI humanizers, tools like that. Because the AI wave is coming, right? And a lot of people are excited about it. So, I also am really excited about it. So, I have been creating content around these niches.
Yep.
And even on Fiverr, I have been exploring these services like AI services, basically AI image editing,
Mhm.
AI headshot generation. These are my two top performing niches on Fiverr as well. The first is AI headshot generator. I think I've got the most number of conversions from this particular topic. So yeah, mostly currently for me it's been AI tools and AI services. But
Yeah.
there is one more interesting project that I'm working on. Maybe we'll talk about it later in this interview.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, AI is definitely the most relevant, the most up to date, so good for you. Is there a specific way that you position Fiverr in your content to make it more appealing and more authentic?
Yes. So whenever I promote about any service on Fiverr, right, I do not just like I have seen other people do it. Like when I search about some article, I've seen people talk about Fiverr, but what they do is they mostly share screenshots of Fiverr as a platform, and they write that you can do this.
Okay.
But I do not do it because I have been on this in this writing space for a while now, and I know that Google and search engines, they prefer when you have experience, right? When you are writing about something you have experience.
Mhm.
So whenever I promote anything on Fiverr, I make sure to try out that service myself and try out with some freelancer myself. And I pay them, I get the work done, and then I share my results. So in some of my articles, I also shared the timeline, the chats that we had with the freelancer with their consent, of course, and I share the entire process. Like first you contact them, they'll make an offer for you, then you can get this done in few days. So the entire thing I share so that anybody who is reading about Fiverr for the first time, if they see come across my article, then they should know that okay, this is it shouldn't be any complicated for them. Like once they read my article, that article should be the only resource they need to get this job done on Fiverr. They shouldn't have to look for anything else on Google. So sometimes I might sound repetitive to my existing audience, but I try to make sure that I cover every aspect of it, make it 100% the only resource you would need on the internet.
I love it. That's so smart. And so do you use any of the tools on their dashboards? Do they need
Oh, yes,
to optimize the
definitely.
performance?
Definitely, sure. So I love the on the Fiverr dashboard, there is an option called the media report, right? So when I write a new article every time, I add a tracking code, a new tracking code for each article so
Okay.
that I can understand which article is giving me how many conversions, how many FTBs for each article. So on the dashboard, there is this option of media report where I can see when I can filter the FTBs by the tracking code. So then I can understand which article is converting good. And if I see some article performing exceptionally well, I also make a video out of it, a YouTube video out of the same service, because sometimes I see that the same service might not give that good result on article format, but in video format, they give really good result. So even if I see like one or two or maybe like five, six FTBs coming in through one tracking code, I make a video about it. I make a LinkedIn post. I even post on Twitter about it. So I try to double down on what's working the best because I understand that my audience is actually looking for a service like that. So if I can make more content, if I can reach more audience with the same service, then it would be a win-win for them, for me, for Fiverr as well, right? So that's how I've been using the tools on the affiliate dashboard.
Amazing. We have a lot of affiliates signing up for the program, and wanting to be part, but they are new. They're new to the affiliate world. Someone who's just starting out, do you have any advice that you can give them?
Sure. So I would suggest that first of all, try and know your audience. Know your audience, know what they want, and know that why they are reading from you. Like, for example, if I start writing about some service that is not very relevant to my audience today, people might stop trusting me, right? There are a lot of like lucrative services on Fiverr that I see other affiliates are getting good results with it, but I cannot randomly start promoting those services just because they are high performing. I have to know my audience. I have to know what they want from me. So if you are a new affiliate, before jumping into affiliate marketing immediately, spend some months, maybe 2 months writing content just for the sake of building trust with your audience, establishing that rapport with your audience, knowing who they are, what they want from you, and also they should know who you are, what they can trust you for. Spend some time basically building credibility, building authority, establishing yourself as a trusted voice in some particular niches. And then you can start slowly affiliate marketing. Maybe not every post you write should be about some service that you use. Maybe you can do a 1:3 ratio, like maybe for every 4 articles you publish, one of them is an article about affiliate, like article where you are earning affiliate revenue. The other three can be just to build trust initially, but as you grow, as your audience also grows, as you understand more of how your platforms work, you can increase this ratio to 1:2 later on. But initially, do not start spamming your audience with a lot of products, because then they will just lose trust in you. They will think that you are a sellout, you're only doing it for money. So that trust factor is more valuable in the beginning. And as you nurture it, as you make it grow, it will reward you in so many different ways. So yeah, my advice for new affiliates would be, first, establish yourself as a subject matter expert, build credibility in the minds of your audience. Then understand what your audience wants and only promote those services in the beginning. Do a lot of trial and error, do a lot of doubling down on what's working the best, and then you can create a strategy for you. Instead of blindly following trends, you can make your own content strategy based on what your audience wants from you.
Amazing. I agree so much. Is there anything specific that you can advise on Fiverr affiliation, or what you said kind of applies to all?
Yes, sure. So in case of Fiverr, if you're promoting something, I would suggest that try the service out yourself. Sure, it would include some investment from your end, and not everything that you promote would give you results. So suppose you tried out $100 service today, maybe you do not make $100 in affiliate from that particular service, but later on, eventually it would. You have to It's important to have that trust that, okay, today this might have failed, but you would get the return on your investment eventually. But instead of, like, not trying out service and just promoting it, that would lower your credibility in the eyes of your readers. So my suggestion would be, try it out yourself and then list out both the pros and the cons. Do not write it like a very marketing kind of article, because you're not a marketer, right? You are a writer, you're a creator. So write your own honest experiences, present an authentic picture. I think that would help you bring in more conversions down the line.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Amazing. I'm just wondering, what's your future goals? Anything interesting you have coming up? Anything interesting in the pipeline? Any cool projects that you're thinking of that you can share?
Yeah, I think this was the one I was referring to in the beginning of this interview. So there's something really exciting I'm working on. As I mentioned, I'm a published author. I have published 4 books, and currently I'm working on my fifth book. And I have noticed that when I like for me, marketing my books, the best way to market my books, I have understood, is by documenting the journey of my writing, editing, the entire journey. If I document more, then there's a community of readers who are very invested. And by the time the book comes out, they just want to buy the book. So currently, I'm working on my fifth book. The book is ready, the manuscript is ready, and I want to publish that book through Fiverr, as in hire an editor, a book cover designer, a proofreader, all of these processes through Fiverr. It's going to be a long process, but I want to document the entire journey, like how I got my editor from Fiverr, how I got my cover designed through Fiverr, make a list of like a long series of content pieces around this entire thing. This has two purposes. First purpose is to generate interest around my book because I can share my behind the scenes journey as an author. And the second is, of course, affiliate marketing. Like if I talk about particular services of a particular freelancer, if I like them, then the readers who are also looking for similar services can get these services through Fiverr. So that's the exciting project I'm working on, publishing a book, and I'm doing it in public, like publishing a book, building in public, kind of. The entire thing is going to happen in public. I'm documenting all the steps of it, and it's already started. Like I've already hired a cover designer. So once I get the result, I will share the journey of it. So yeah, that's the exciting project I'm currently working on.
Sounds amazing. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Cool. Can you tell me a little bit where the audience can maybe follow you, where they can find you, follow your content, follow your journey?
Definitely. So on Medium, my profile is anangsha.medium.com. That's my profile link on Medium. On YouTube, you can just search my name, Anangsha Alamyan. You will find it on YouTube. LinkedIn as well. It's the same name on every platform. I'm active on Medium, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, Instagram. So wherever you'd like to connect, you can just search my name and send me a request. I would be happy to connect.
Amazing. And Angsha, thank you so, so much. Just a few last words. Any message you'd like to send to our Fiverr affiliates watching this? Any last words that you have?
Sure. So, this is one apprehension I faced in the beginning while starting affiliate marketing. I was little skeptical. I was worried that people might think that I am only selling them products, and that inhibition I had initially, which stopped me from trying out affiliate marketing for a long time. So I feel if you have any kind of inhibition, don't really think too much, because your audience, if you sell them something valuable, there is no way they would hate you. There is no way they would think that you are only doing it for money. Try out the products, try out the services, write your honest experience, document your journey, and present an authentic picture to your audience. Don't be too obsessed about results in the beginning. Think of it like a fun experiment you are doing. And that's why I feel you should try out services that you would anyway try, even if you were not trying to sell them. Try those services, get your benefits, whatever benefits you have from them, get them, then write about them, share it with your audience. It's like a win-win-win for you, for your audience, for Fiverr as well. So yeah, that would be my word of advice to the new affiliates.
Amazing. Anangsha, thank you so, so, so much. This has been so interesting, so educational. I'm so happy we got on this conversation, and I'm looking forward to further cooperation with you.
Definitely, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
You too.